Hi, I'm Jeff Greenberg, and today I'm going to be talking about the intersection of AI, art, and human creativity. I'm a filmmaker, author, educator, and post-production expert, and I've been doing it for the last 25 years. For the last 8, I've been working around machine learning and AI tools, excited about what they can bring, but also how they affect creative artists. Now, this is a really exciting time to be a creator. It's even easier than ever to create art through a variety of AI tools. And even the creation of video is off to a promising start. Realistic sounding synthesis of voice and music, giving unparalleled freedom to creators, using large language models to improve storytelling, transcript-based editorial utilizing AI speech recognition, and of course, visual effects. I'm going to be discussing this intersection, talking about creativity and ethics, and wrap with some hopes for the future. On creativity, these AI tools can democratize creativity in an unparalleled way. Imagine handing over the mundane, the repetitive, I'm stuck staring at a blank screen moments to a personal assistant armed with the knowledge of 1,000 books, artworks, and musical pieces. This is not the future. It's here with AI widening the horizon of vision. We've all encountered writer's block, the bane of every creator. In crafting this talk, I enlisted the help of a large language model and AI that acted as a collaborator, a sounding board for my ideas. Each part of the talk came from the human touch, mine. The AI assistants offered fresh perspectives when I hit a roadblock, but it was my refining and rewriting that made the final draft. AI can make the creation process a duet between humans and machine, a harmonious blend of organic ingenuity and artificial brilliance. Our visions can be enhanced with the skilled collaborator nudging us closer in our vision masterpiece, whether in art, writing, or filmmaking. All we need is access to a browser. Because intentionally, nearly every tool I used for this presentation was based on web tools. Creative assets and opportunities are just a click away for anyone with internet access. And it's not just about convenience, it's a testament to the transformative power of connectivity. It underscores the critical narrative that internet access is not just a utility, but should be seen as a basic human right. Skill is critical too. At the beginning of my creative career, I was considering becoming a screenwriter. When I mentioned it to others, of course, nearly everyone offered to give me their opus that I could write for them. Because of AI, tools available today empower all of us to take the reins and become our own creators of our own narratives. It can level the playing field ahead of skill. The steep cliff that once guarded the entrance of many creative fields has been considerably softened. The world of music opened up with the advent of MIDI and synthesis, allowing more people to compose without being virtuosos, and we're seeing a shift in other creative landscapes. I'm reminded of what storyteller Ira Glass famously spoke about, the taste gap. We all have good taste. It's our skill that lacks. That gap is where your ambitions as a creator are behind your skills, and AI tools help bridge that gap, making it even easier to bring your visions to life. The ethical dilemmas, though, are pretty heavy. Where is the line of the artist? In 1982, the movie Tron hit the screens, breaking ground as the first major film to widely employ using computer graphics. The Academy of Motion Arts raised concern, even going as far as to call it cheating. Today, it's impossible to find a film, TV show, or even snippet of social media without some computer addition, even if it's just the text flying across the screen. Where do we draw the line? At what point does the tool overshadow the artist? Do they harmoniously coexist, each bring something vital to the canvas? Is it only art if I move the mouse, press the button, be descriptive with text? This is the gray line we're treading, and that shifts as technology evolves. Do we really find the creator in the details? Think about singing a tune. We'd all agree you're creating music. What happens when we add some auto-tune to enhance your vocals? How about photography? There's no doubt that the view of a mountain with a digital camera sensor constitutes creation. All I've done is make some settings and press a button. Down the path of enhancement, repairing elements here, placing others there, or even generating components from scratch. The waters start to get murky. We reach the point where AI enters the frame, taking cues from the handful of training to craft something new. The line between artist and the tool becomes more and more blurred. And this presents an ethical puzzle, pinpointing where the artist's influence ends and the tools begin. This is going to be a key topic in the ongoing dance with AI technology in the creative sphere. AI training itself is problematic. A big chunk of the training process remains shrouded in mystery, hiding behind closed source labels, particularly around top-tier successful models. There are a number of dilemmas here, and one of which is an argument pitched for maintaining competitive edge through innovation and secrecy. I feel this is hypocritical, considering these models are trained using a vast pool of other people's craft. Were the creators of training content genuinely aware of the depth of their involvement? Do they give consent with a lengthy and often forced terms of service? This gets even more uncomfortable with the question about representation. Are we ensuring a rich, diverse input inclusive of the vibrant tapestry of global cultures, genders, religions, and races? It's not just about avoiding biases. We should be crafting AI as rich and varied as the world it's learning from. This should urge us to scrutinize the process thoroughly and ensure it stands up to the highest ethical standards. A critical point in our conversation here is around displacement, the constant story of intrusion of technology into skilled labor landscapes. Picture this: seasoned watchmakers seeing assembly lines roll out watches by a machine. Today, where AI stands tall, potentially overshadowing the craft honed over a lifetime. Yes, talks of universal basic income are in the air, hinting at a safety net, but there are difficult political and socioeconomic questions dragging that conversation down. The pressing question: how do we balance newfound efficiency without erasing a lifetime of skill acquisition, especially in the disparity of billionaire wealth inequality? I want to address the artist landscape. There are some valid concerns. Right now, we are seeing active pushback from the artist collective voices, the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild of America. They are on strike, raising valid alarms on the unrestrained potential to create art, images, music, including iconic faces and voices through AI technology. The tech we're discussing today brings newfound powers to parts of the creative process, and the critical point, without the individual artist's consent. This isn't new. Typical gatekeepers, such as the studio system, have often minimized or tried to own creator rights through legal documents such as NDAs and the reassignment of rights and ownership. Who should be compensated for the creative works generated with AI, and how do we assign that sort of attribution? This falls all the way through to what's real. The technology allows for the manipulation and reproduction of everything from faces and voices to writing style and imagery. We are finding ourselves facing the crucial question: what is real? This isn't just a dilemma in the creative world. It permeates business landscape and alarmingly the political sphere. There are no magic switches or watermark systems that can infallibly detect manipulated content. Even if such tools were to materialize, we'd find ourselves in a relentless cycle with the tools finding new ways to bypass detection. This brings us into the legal needs, because there are gaps in our legal framework. Legislation perennially plays catch-up to technology. It isn't a logistic issue. It's grounds for potential manipulation and biases, especially when tech companies hold considerable sway in advising new laws that primarily benefit their business models. We genuinely need a system where legislators have access to independent, creative AI experts who can provide less biased insights and help shape the laws that stand robust in the face of technological growth. It's about crafting frameworks that are not just reactive but proactive, foreseeing the future innovations around AI and technology. The creative process should have some level of transparency to foster the environment of ethical creation. We should encourage creators to openly disclose the tools they use in crafting the process, much akin to acknowledging music sampling or credits at the end of a film. In tandem, AI tool developers should be ready to share, at very least, a broad overview of the data sets involved in their training tools, especially around existing copywritten material, ideally with a system to reward the source creator or artists. This dual transparency would form a sort of agreement promoting trust and ethical usage in a domain where lines are easily blurred. I want to dream big for a moment. My dream: to envision a future where creativity isn't dictated by financial might, but is a playground for all, nurtured by AI tools accessible to anyone with internet connectivity. It's a call to a dare, to envision a rich landscape offering equal opportunities to all who want to be creative. Some last thoughts. We're on this brink of a new era. We're at these exhilarating crossroads where AI, art, and human creativity unite. It's an incredible journey, opening a toy box of endless possibilities, nudging us to forge a path with respect for artists and a deep understanding of the disruptive nature of AI tools. Let's steer the ship responsibly with an excited heart and discerning eye to future generations. Thank you for watching, and UNESCO for asking me to participate.